It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Steady.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back in line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The 26-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hey! Fix the Eagles. Go.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Is Darian Porter in on the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
19 Tiger. Back to 50.
Second down carry for Taylor. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL Draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the line. Here's third and 3. After the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Sanders going to throw on fourth. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Coming out throwing is Williams. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let me sit on. Here we go. Movement. Vegas.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, smash front. Let's go now.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connects with fans. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Start on the ground. Taylor crosses midfield, still going. Reaches the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Jakeem Grant with the return. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Now here's Williams. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison! Ready? With 70 Lions! 60.
From the gun, Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. They'll air it out on third. He gets it to Rice. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 27 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Check mash. Check mash. Ready, right?
Play action, Sanders. Absolutely fires this one right side. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready,
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Running back, motioning right. They'll go. It's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Taylor now, up the middle. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside. Earned him about 4 on that carry. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
Brings up third and 12.
Ready, ready.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Ready. 77.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Grant with this return. Shoots away from one. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
Another carry for Robinson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. They'll have the 1st down and even more. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
49ers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. LeJohntay Westert to return it. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60, 19, 18.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And the big play is finally put to an end.
It's a gain of 40.
Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
12-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get it. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. A toss now to Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
What's up? Yes.
No throw, 3rd and long. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Run it up. Punch forward. Yeah.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one nabbed by Warren. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here's Robinson. There is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
There's a handoff for Taylor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready?
2nd down carry for Taylor. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready?
Sanders setting the pass. Completed to his running back. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to get caught by his back. Taylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Going long here for Sanders. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready, up.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is... for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Hey, hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the give, it's Sanders. Nice cut. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Wester on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Working quickly here.
And the 49er, first down.
19, 18.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first down, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, 49ers.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third. And you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
19. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy.
Third and long for him here. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
San Francisco.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Back. Ready, go.
Running for it with Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, a disappointing game elsewhere on this roster hasn't dampened his performance, partner. He's got a pair of touchdowns now to put up against that deficit.
You know what I call this, Kate? I call this professionalism, right?
Yeah.
It's used too much. Oh, what a pro. You got to be a pro. You got to play like a pro. No. It's a picture of it. No matter what the circumstances are, you don't stop.
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Come on. Set.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shut up! 70 Lion!
From the gun, it's Leonard. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Got it! Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now! 70 Timberwolf! 60 Lion!
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Let's go!
And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Bernardo Green.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Now they send their back in motion right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside.